Okay, this is N2LEN with another quick video clip. So, here's my Alpha 77DX. It's somewhat dismantled. Remove the power transformer, remove the CB1, CB2 boards, remove the oil-filled cap. The rectifier board is going to be changed, but it's actually just that actually just attaches to the two legs on the oil fill cap. But anyway, let me go ahead and just show you what one of the issues was with this particular unit. The vacuum variable shaft unscrewed itself from the vacuum variable, and I was unable to. Let me show you the vacuum variable. This is a VACAP Corporation, Union City, New Jersey, model VCC-400-42-7.5. So it's a 400 puff at 7.5 kV. A lot of the older revisions had this particular vacuum variable. A lot of the newer ones had the UCC 400 7.5 from Jennings. There's a lot of different manufacturers, but this particular one, the screw shaft that actually screws into the bottom of the vacuum variable came loose, and I was unable to re-screw it back in. Let me show you the vacuum. Let me sit down and I'll show you what we had to do so far in the build. This is the vacuum variable, and there's a brass fitting that screws into the variable, and then there are three screws that tighten down that brass fitting, and those are the three screws. And when we remove the screws, the actual collar, this is a shaft that goes in and actually pushes the vacuum variable in and out. As you can see, it fell in a little bit. This is the shroud that fits on the top of the variable, and then the shaft goes through that, and then it screws in to this brass fitting. What happened was this brass fitting became stripped only on the front. So what we did was we took a tap, and this is actually I can't see it, but I'll give you the actual. This came from Harbor Freight. And we were lucky because we were able to, it only got stripped in the front. This is now retapped. But basically what we did was we just literally screwed this on the tap, make sure you have the proper thread. And I can't do it right now while holding the phone. But anyway, we re-threaded and retapped the actual, well, let me see if I'll put this on for you. Hold on one second. There we go. Okay. And we retapped it. So it cleaned out the threads in the front. Little oil was put on it, and we retapped the front end. So now this could be reinstalled. You could probably just slide it back on, put the actual stem on it, and then gently pull out the vacuum variable front, and then you could put the three screws back in, and then this could be put back into the amplifier. Now, in order to remove it, you got to take out the oil-filled cap. There are 4 screws on the bottom. You got to remove the mounting plate, loosen up the actual vacuum variable clamp. It's just a compression nut and screw. You loosen that up. But in order to get it out so you could actually bring it forward, I had to remove the mounting plate, which also holds the plate choke. I loosened up the standoffs here that hold the 15 microhenry 1 amp choke, the ceramic disc capacitors. You had to remove the 2 caps, doorknobs here, just loosen them up, and I was able to gently wiggle it out. Putting it back in, that's going to be interesting, because, but we'll see. hopefully it'll be a reverse process. But I'm gonna now put this back in, hopefully get that back together, and I figured I'd just share that particular clip with you. To remove the oil-filled cap, there are brackets, there are 4 screws that you unscrew from the bottom of the chassis. I laid it down sideways so the cap was right here, and then I put something under the cap so when I loosened the screws it didn't fall forward. And then the actual the power relay bar has to be removed, so you could just bring it out. And this cap is going to be up. This is the 25 microfarad 4000. It's going to be upgraded to a 5000 when we put the new transformer in, the Petadol. So that's it. So if you ever have a problem with your vacuum variable and the shaft comes off, hopefully yours is the same style and you could rethread the brass fitting, and hopefully you'll be good to go. This is N2LEN saying best 73.